My name is Londyn Oliphant, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Who got next? Who got next? Yeah, let's go. SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, which is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, KT and I are on a mission, and we are searching this world, we're searching this state, this country, and we are finding rising superstars, super sensations, and future phenoms who are in our communities doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And the Missouri faithful gonna love us today, baby. That's right, we got somebody for them, freshly committed. Hey, represent Prestonwood Academy, one of my favorite hoopers in the DFW Metroplex. Y'all make some noise for the silky smooth 5'6" point guard. That's right, she can give it to you any way you want. Hey, let's go, Londyn Oliphant.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Londyn? How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Hey, I'm super excited about having you on the show. This has been a long time coming for us. You know, we've been recruiting you and your family all summer long. Had to show up on the sideline of games so we can get you on this show, but we finally made it happen. And y'all, we love your family. We super excited about having you on the show. If this is your first time, Prestonwood Christian Academy, PCA, we super excited about having y'all to be on the show as well. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk Nation. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. This is probably the closest I'm going to get to ever going to London, so I'm looking forward to this episode. So let's turn up, man. Let's do it.
Man, we got to get you over to London. We'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way to get you over to London one of these days. All right, Londyn, before we get started telling them your story and having some fun on this show, we got to do things in order. We need you to take your right hand. We need you to reach over your shoulder. We need you to grab that strap. We need you to pull it down and buckle up.
I got you.
We about to have a show. We about to have a banger today. Hey, all right, here we go. PCA, Prestonwood. We need y'all to show us some love and help us keep this mission going. 2023 was a blessing, but 2024, we got some amazing things in the works. More guests, more stories, and we can't do it without you. So we need you to do the big three. Y'all know what the Trinity is, the podcast Trinity. We need you to subscribe to the show. If you believe in stories like this, we got over 450 of them. We close to 500 at this time. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and become a part of our family. Number 2, hit that like button as many times as Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk will allow you to hit it. Bang on that thing and make sure that the world sees this show, and this show goes in the algorithm and just bubbles all the way up to the top. And then last but not least, it's holiday season. Basketball is in the air. We having a good time, but it's sharing is caring. We need you to take this show, take the link, hit the share button, and send this to everybody that you know so that they can find out about this young phenomenal player who we get to watch on the SEC network for the next couple of years. All right? Is Prestonwood gonna rock with us? Are they gonna hold us down?
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
All right, let's go. 10 toes down. Do it like you're true to it. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Yeah, baby. Come on. Hey, PCA might be crunk. Hey, we might need to show up there and have some fun. I can't wait to get into that gym and to see this amazing school go hard. Listen, if you smash that subscribe button, if you did any of those things, we appreciate you. Kevin and I, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family around here. As y'all can see it on her jersey, it's fam first around this thing, and we appreciate you. Londyn, what is your favorite emoji right now? What's the emoji you using the most right now on your phone?
Emoji? Probably the laughing one, because I mean, life is fun. It's funny, so.
Life is fun. So throw that laughing emoji in the chat if you did any of those three things, just so we can reach out and we can personally say thank you to you and tell you how much you mean helping us grow in this platform. All right, Londyn, it's that time. It's that time for the Sports Life Talk initiation. I see you on the court. I know what you're capable of doing. So good luck, KT.
Oh, I ain't trying to play a one-on-one, B. Jones. I'm just asking them some questions. And what are you thinking? All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Ooh, as of right now, Drake is at number 1 with the new album he dropped. I say Lil Baby, Kehlani, Summer Walker, one more. Probably Future. We got some good beats.
Future do got some good beats.
We got some good beats.
Yeah. All right, so Londyn, what we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But that was I like your top 5. There's some top 5s that have been on this show, and I've been like, you know what? Okay. But, yeah, ish. All right, so we're going to give you, we're going to give her, B. Jones?
What you giving her, man?
Let's give her 15, man.
Oh, my. That's a lot, Londyn. That's a lot for a high school, especially with Future in there. I'm kind of surprised.
Well, her justification was he had some good beats, and I do agree with that. Dude got good beats. Lyrically, that's a different thing. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Superhero. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Superman. Like, it sounds pretty basic, but he's the man. He's very powerful. He pretty much can do everything, very strong, and it's the guy they call him. So,
all right. So, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Ooh, for me, as with my personality, probably "Heating Up" by Lil Baby, because the beat is like starts really slow, then it just goes up, and then that beat drops. So, I feel like that describes me too. Heating up, like I'm just ready.
Sing that one for us. I'm not a big Lil Baby fan. You got to sing that one for us.
I can't do that one today. The lyrics in that, I can't do that. I need to listen to it though.
My mom watching this. I can't. My mom, my dad watching this. So I'm out to the side. You ain't gonna get me in trouble. No, I like that though.
All right. So later on, we're gonna play our version of Would You Rather. We're gonna call it Championship Round. So for the initiation, we have a semi version of that. Would you rather be a singer or would you rather be a dancer?
Definitely dancer.
I told you. I knew Londyn was gonna be a dancer. Let's go. Hey, dancers, we starting to get on the road. I'm noticing all the dope hoopers. So all y'all that dope hoopers that didn't say dancing,
so you're not dope. Pretty much is what he's saying.
Y'all ain't dope no more. Dope hoopers say dancing. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Can you even dance, Londyn?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll be quiet then, because most people are like, nah, I can't dance. Well, we should have been a singer then. All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Definitely just how to approach people, like different people, like because you play with so many different people with different personalities. So learning how to approach others and how to respond to different people and their communication styles. I mean, you can use that just talking to people outside of the court. So.
All right, so how would your teammates and coaches describe you?
Definitely encouraging. Very passionate. They'd probably call me the hype man. For the most part, my spirits are really high. So hype man, and just my ability to make others better. Like that's always my goal too. So making them better. But they would definitely see that.
All right, Londyn. So this is probably the most important question I'm going to ask you during this initiation. Okay. B. Jones and I, we love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So before one of your games, we got to eat, of course. So what's that one go-to restaurant you're going to recommend? And what's your go-to meal there?
For me, since I'm from Texas, I'm gonna have to tell you Texas Roadhouse. Them rolls, first of all, the rolls not even the meal, but you got to get those first, and you got to eat a couple of those. And then me personally, I get the combos: the shrimp, 8-ounce sirloin with a side of rice, and sometimes I get corn. But it just depends.
Now, Londyn, you 120 pounds. You ain't eating all that.
Hey,
you ain't eating all that.
I am though.
Hey, I like Texas Roadhouse though. Them rolls are elite. Them rolls are elite.
Rolls are elite. The steak is good, man. It's just an all around good experience. So, B Jones it's not really expensive either. So I got you, B Jones. I don't eat steak.
What?
So I got you, man. I'm changing this Sunday, man. Something's happening on the Sunday. I don't know what's going on. All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates around and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, yougotnext.com, to learn more about us and the other You Got Next family members. Now allow me to turn over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, Miss Londyn. So B Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Well, we super excited about having you on the show, Londyn. It's been a long time coming. I still vividly to this day remember, that was my first AAU tournament, by the way. That was my first time ever being at an AAU tournament, and we were coming to support Mariah Vincent. She had invited us out. So, of course, I'm super excited about this opportunity. And, of course, your mom's come sit next to me. I didn't know your mom, but she sit next to me. She just talking me through the team, telling me about who the players are. And I was like, who your daughter? And there you are, flipping the ball. You went through the whole pregame warm-up like you was playing, and you wasn't even playing. You were hurt. So it kind of built it up for me. I was like, I can't wait to see Londyn play. And then finally we were able to go down in Bryan and get that opportunity to see you hoop. And wait, I'm talking about, Kyrie Irving. I'm talking about you were out there pushing the pace and moving with that rock. Your skills are very rare. You're very good at this game. So I got to ask you, let's take it back to the beginning, Londyn. When did you start playing the game of basketball, and when did you fall in love with it?
I'd say 2nd grade, I started falling in love with it. I wouldn't say until about 5th or 6th grade, because that's when I started to take it serious, like traveling and all that stuff. So,
when did you realize you were different, though? Because you ain't like everybody else. I'm sorry.
Different. Ooh, that's a really good question. I have to say 6th grade still, because that's when I started to take it serious. But I played soccer for a very long time. So that was like my first love. And then I'm playing basketball, and people, when you hear good things about yourself, you take that in consideration. So people telling me like, you got this, you should continue to play, you should play AAU and stuff like that. And, just looking back at film, and it's just like, just for my speed and my quickness and seeing that, and how I already had like an early, good IQ early on, I definitely say that's when I thought I was, a little bit different, because this game ain't just skills. Like, you have to know what you're doing on the court, especially as a point guard. I knew I was going to be a point guard. That was already set in stone. So knowing that, and I was always comfortable with the ball. I was never afraid to, handle the ball or anything like that. So I was very comfortable with it.
Now, I've had the opportunity to see you play a couple of times. Been impressed every time you hit the floor. You bring it 100%. Your enthusiasm and your passion is different. I don't know no other way to say it, but she's different than other kids. Y'all can kind of see she polished right now. The way she talking and showcasing, I'm telling y'all, she cool and calm under the surface, but when she on that court, it is a tornado. She is moving super, super fast. But how would you describe your game to somebody who's never seen Londyn O play?
How would I describe my game? I love to get others involved. Like, if I leave the game and I have 10 assists, I'm okay with that. Like, I love to see my teammates exceed. I am one of those type of point guards where if you need me to score 20, 30, I will, but that's not like my first initial. I love to get everybody else involved. I think more recently I've been rebounding more. So trying to just have an all around game. Like, I'm a defensive dog. I will say that I'll put that label on myself. I love to play defense. You tell me this is the best player. Okay, let me guard her. I don't care if she's 6'2". I will guard her. So I'm not afraid of anybody. So I definitely say defense is probably my favorite part of the game. But as far as offense, just pushing the pace up court, I feel like my pace is pretty good. Knowing when to slow down, knowing when to speed it up, knowing if my shooter's high, if my big whatever, they got a good position, like I'm gonna give them the ball. So
pace and space. I'm telling y'all, she create whatever she want to create, and she can get to whatever spot on that court she trying to get to. I don't think it's too many. You one of the best point guards I saw all summer nationwide. Is there a player that you emulate? WNBA, NBA? Is there a player that you like, you look up to and you like, hey, that's the type of game I want to bring to the court every time I touch it?
Well, you already mentioned Kyrie. Just as far as ball handling, he's an art. I look at Kyrie as art. Forget the shooting, like just the way he handles the ball, how he moves his body, and he's very good with both hands. I would consider myself very good with both hands, ambidextrous. As far as females, Diana Taurasi, my gosh, she's a dog. Her demeanor, I love her. Skylar Diggins, lefty, like I just love their demeanors, and like they don't fear nobody. Like this, I'm here to play. That's the type of demeanor that they have. And I'd say I've got in comparison to De'Aaron Fox, I'm pretty sure it's because he's left-handed and his speed and all that stuff.
Speed.
He's very shifty.
Yeah, it's that speed.
So, his speed, and he's very shifty. It's like 1-2, and like, he does his move. So, yeah.
Now, your mom, she told us about the team. Now, we got to see you play this year. Mm-hmm. We know things was kind of a little bit different this season, and we'll just leave that at that. But she told me about last year, and that's why I want to take it back 2 summers ago.
Yeah.
Kevin, have we had a national champion on the show? Have we had an AAU champion that's been on the show just yet? Oh, well, I guess Mariah Vincent. She was on that same team. Yeah. So you got to tell us, what was it like in California? Because your mom told us y'all was cold. Man. And I can only imagine how good you were. But tell us about that experience of going out there and winning the whole thing at Adidas.
Yeah, well, I will say we definitely had like a huge target because this was our first year on the circuit last summer, so we were undefeated going into California. So everybody's like, who's this Texas team? Like, they didn't really know who we were. So, me, that just gives me more like, that more dog in me. Like, okay, they don't know who we are. All right, let me show them. So honestly, to tell the truth, though, it's not that I didn't think that we were going to win, but just going into the atmosphere in the gym was really tight, and it was a lot of people. I was like, we can do this. So once we won the first or second game, I was like, man, like, I'm lit. I'm hyped. So I think it was the third game, where it was the semifinals game. It was we actually were down like at halftime by double digits. So we're like, dang. And obviously, like, my biggest goal, I'm already here, 1 game away from the championship. I'm like, I want to win. If I get to the championship, like, I want to win. So we're down. I'm like, yo, like, how are we going to pull this out? Because honestly, I didn't have a good first half, but it's like, okay, if I know I'm not scoring how I want to right now, what else can I do? Get to the free throw line, make sure I'm hitting my players, all this stuff. So, man, I don't even know what it was, what sparked us. We came in the second half, and Mo actually had a pretty good game. Mariah, she had a pretty good game that game, and she was open. And I kid you not, I passed her the ball like 10 times in a row. She was open though. This is what you got to do as a point guard. So whoever was open, I got them the ball. Whoever I was guarding, I just making sure, like, if we need to steal this ball to get these points, I will. So we started going up, and I want to say 2-3 minutes left. It was a really close game, and it came down to free throws, and I actually came in clutch with free throws. I think I scored 8 off of free throws. I want to say 8 points.
Wow.
I think I scored 6 points off of free throws in like the last 2 minutes. And just having that, like you got this, like, this is what you've been dreaming of. So it wasn't really no pressure, just like, I'm here, just focus. You know how to hit them. So I knocked them down, and then it was a really close game, and one of my teammates got the steal, and I was ahead of her, and she passed me the ball. All I knew is I had so much adrenaline, took 1-2 dribbles. I was at the rim. I don't even remember. I really didn't even see the ball go in the net, but I fell on the ground, and everybody was like, ah. Next thing you know, we have 2 points, and they throw the ball in. It's like 1 second left, and they shot it, and they missed it. And I was like, man, I just started crying, like, a whole bunch of emotions, because, like I said, this is what I dream of. And not necessarily that people doubted us, but people were just kind of like, oh, who is this people? Now people are like, oh, like, I know who number 5 is. Like, so that's just what I love. And not only for me, but my teammates, because, we had a good amount of girls from West Texas, and, they're not used to that type of publicity sense. So it's like, not only am I doing this for myself, for my coaches, this being their first year, and my teammates, and then, championship game, we were just locked in. Like, we didn't come this far to lose. That was just simple as that. So we just got there, we took care of business, and this is what we did. So
Dang, I was 1 year too late, KT. Man, I would have been right there somewhere with you. Hey, I saw the highlights though. I saw the highlights, and I did the whole Twitter. You know, you just keep scrolling back. I saw a lot of plays that y'all made, so that was definitely a dope experience. Now normally we're not a recruiting show, but normally at this time in the show, I get to talk some recruiting. But we caught you at a very good time because not only did Mariah, who's a yougotnext alumni, commit to Mizzou, but you committed to Mizzou. So you got, there it is. I'm telling you, it's some happy folks right now in the gold and black. But you got to tell us what led to this. How did Mizzou get your signature and your commitment?
Oh, most definitely. So they actually, the first time they saw me play was we were in Nebraska. I want to say it was the second Adidas session right before going to nationals for Adidas, and they were there to see Mariah first, but then they saw me as like, who's this point guard? And Coach P, the head coach from Mizzou, just her values of the program, and specifically for point guards, she just really loved how I controlled my team, how I commanded them, and it was never, I don't talk to my teammates in a disrespectful way. I was just very like direct and like, hey, this is what we're doing. And they listened to me and stuff like that. So she loved how I grabbed my teammates' attention. Just goes back to the leadership and communication. And she actually caught us at a tough game. It's pretty tough, but she just loved how I was consistent with my communication. And I never shut down or anything like that. And, they asked me to go on an official visit, and I just loved it. Missouri, it's pretty up there. Great weather. It's green hills. Like, it's just really nice. And the atmosphere, like, everybody is about Mizzou. Like, that's what they're about. So just going there, and man, the football game, I'm just saying, if I would give anybody advice, wherever college you go to, just be looking to not only be there for the sport, but all the other activities that they have, because that's a part of the community. So the football game was packed out, like you said, with gold, black and white. Everybody was just packed out there. And just asking the girls there too, like, why are you here? Why did you decide to stay home? Or why did you decide to come to Missouri? Just the way that the coaches, their faith, number one, in Jesus Christ, which I'm a believer. So obviously we connected that way. And then just how they love Coach P. Coach P is a dog. She's a straight up dog. Her demeanor as a female, as a woman, I just love that. And we connected with our demeanors too, just because just how passionate we are. So we connected in that way. And just the girls there, they love Mizzou. And the way their practice is set up and how they're with each other outside. They do stuff together. They go to football games together. They go out together. It was just cool. And downtown was not too much far. So, I mean, we got to see the scenery from there. So, and I just loved it. So.
Kevin, I got the house on I got goosebumps. This young lady is doing something. I'm telling you shit. You making me feel some type of way. I'm about to commit to Missouri right here. So what is it? How special is that for you and Mo, Mariah Vincent, to continue y'all journey together? Y'all been playing each summer together, and now you get that opportunity to play with her and on the collegiate stage, and going in as a freshman with somebody you're very familiar with. To me, that just seems kind of sisterish. It's kind of special. How excited are you about having that opportunity to take this journey with her?
We're both really excited. I know if I can speak for myself, I'm excited. Obviously, like, it's just crazy because we never thought like, oh yeah, we're gonna play for the same AAU team and go to college together. Like, that's just a blessing itself. But I mean, we're really close to each other. We're really good friends, and we have a really good relationship with each other, friendship. We're very honest with each other and just real. So I mean, for us, we're excited. There's really no other feeling to it. I mean, we know it's gonna be business wise too. Like, it's time to continue to grow, and as we're growing into young women and just basketball players, like, we're here. This is business too. So we just got to continue to grow our game and have fun with each other. And, we're going to meet new people too. So it's time to, just go out into the world. So.
How many shows have you done? How many podcasts have you done, Londyn?
Honestly, I think this is my first.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
I want to say, I haven't done too many.
You killing it right now. What are you gonna major in? Because I see some sports communication or something. I don't know. I see we got to keep you in front of the camera. What you gonna major in when you get to Missouri?
Honestly, for me, I'd probably say business and finance. But if I don't do that, I mean, a lot of people tell me I could be a coach. So I might stay on the sports side. I might just.
I see Coach. I can see Coach heavy. All right, so last question, and then we're gonna get y'all out of here. We got 1 minute exactly left. What is Londyn like off the floor? We know how dope you are on the basketball court. Everybody see that, but what are some of the things that you, the 17, 18-year-old young lady, what are some of the things you do for fun when you're not playing basketball?
Like I said, I love to go to football games, love to be with my friends, hang out with my friends when I can. That's pretty much it. I don't really, when we hang out, when I say hang out, I mean like just chill, like just be in each other's face and just chill and hang out at each other's house. Yeah. Go somewhere together, get some food. You know, food is key to my heart. So go get some food and stuff like that. So, you know, with the season starting, we don't have too much time aside. So just anything little to go spend time with each other. So.
All right, well, we about to spend some time. Me and KT about to spend some time with each other right now, except it won't be too friendly and it won't be too nice. Londyn, are you ready for the Sports Life Talks championship rounds? Let's go. All right, here we go, Londyn. And for those of you who are new to the show, we're about to place Would You Rather on steroids, all right? So both KT and I, we got some preloaded options here. We're going to give Londyn some very complex scenarios. Whichever one she select, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And I'm telling y'all, I'm hot like fish grease right now. I spit hot fire. I'm ready to go. I got the belt. I'm the defending champion. So here we go. Round number 1. Now, we planned this way before Londyn came on the show, so we didn't know that she was going to give us this exact scenario. But 10 seconds left to go in the game. You on defense. You locking down a point guard. You steal the ball. And you throw the ball down the court to Mariah Vincent. She lays it up. Y'all win the game. Or
you hustle back on defense. You take a charge. Y'all inbound the ball. You get fouled. And you get a chance to hit the game-winning free throws.
Ooh. Both scenarios had me. But when you said the charge, that kind of got me. I'm going to have to say the pass up the court. I'm locking up on defense. We can still pass up the court. Hey, we got to protect our bodies out here, man.
I don't know why Kevin think these kids and these players want to take.
Well, I mean, if you're an elite defender, taking a charge is a part of being an elite defender.
You're right. But me,
that's why I do that. I know normally I'm going to lose because of the charge, but every now and then I think somebody's going to be like,
no charges.
And that's why you're going to be on the bench. You ain't as good as Londyn, so you got to take charges.
I ain't got a J like Londyn neither. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Since you and Mo at Missouri, we going to have Netflix show up there and follow y'all around for the next 4 years of y'all education and y'all playing in Missouri in a documentary. It's going to be like a Last Chance U style documentary. We're going to follow you off the court, on the court, practice, gym, workouts. The when you're getting medical help and all of that stuff. We're gonna follow y'all journey in a documentary, or
host your own food show on YouTube where you get to travel the world, interviewing other high school and college players, getting to know more about them while eating at their favorite place to eat in the towns that they play in.
Oh man, I love food. I do. I love food. But the inside, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this to B. Jones again. I'm gonna have to.
My goodness!
The deep inside of it, seeing inside my life, I think that's pretty dope. So
Kevin, look at her. She's so polished. You know we gotta tell
B. Jones, I don't care, man. Let's do round 3. I'm ready.
That's 2-0. All right, y'all, break out the brooms. It's time for the sweep. We go. Hey, we close. We knocking on the door. All right, here we go. Round number 3, Londyn. We are both diehard sneakerheads. As a matter of fact, KT and I, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all come rock with us. It's not just a sports show. We talk about current events, pop culture, entertainment. I do a feature on there called The Drop, in which I talk about new sneakers that's coming out. So y'all come check it out. Come hang out with us. But both of us are sneakerheads. We got to step sneaker fresh. I can't wait to break out Mama Ziri J's. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we picked a pair of shoes before the show that we thought that you would be a fan of, all right? So on the count of 3, we need you to say, hold that sneaker, and we're going to show you what we got, all right?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Dang, man. My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue. I got to go with the Jays.
I went with the Fam First Jays. You know, I said, you know what? She played for Fam First. They got a national championship. I say that North Carolina blue means something to her. And that, you know what that means? It's a sweep. It's a sweep. And still, SLT champion of the world, MOTS. Let's go. KT, I told you, I want y'all to go back about 15 episodes ago. I told Kevin, I say, man, I'm not losing no more the rest of this year.
Well, B. Jones, you've lost since then, so keep going.
But everybody know what I meant. I mean, I was going to be
getting and you said you were going to win out. Londyn, when you say you're going to win out, do you expect to lose when you win out?
Just know I ain't lost too many.
Thank you.
I ain't lost too many, and I'm on his neck. Pressure bust a pipe. All right, here we go, Londyn. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. All right, so we talked about how you got started. We talked about the amazing commitment to Missouri, but now we got to talk about the future. In your own words, what does the future hold for Londyn Oliphant?
I think for me, we don't get no younger, we get older, so the more business becomes. So I say with like all the NIL deals, you know, coming up with college and stuff like that, I love to find a way to express myself with the deal, you know, in the right way. But just figuring out what that looks like, whether that's through shoes, clothes, you know, whatever that means. And just reaching other people, because you don't just do it for you. You know, people are buying your stuff. They're seeing how you are as a person, how you express yourself. So I think that'd be cool for people to see how I am throughout deals and throughout people and stuff. So.
Well, we talked about showing up on campus with Mo, but I got to ask you, what are you going to miss most about high school? This is it. This is your swan song. This is your last season. The curtain is about to close on your basketball journey through high school. What are you going to miss most about playing in high school basketball?
High school. For me, even though Texas is really big, the basketball world is so small. So just, you know, high school basketball down here, everybody we play, we know somebody from each high school. So for us, the competition is fun because we know who we're playing against. We all competing against each other. So I'd miss that, you know, going to Missouri, not knowing too many people. I mean, obviously, I'm going to learn people. It's the college world. It's big. But just like that Texas basketball, man, that Southern basketball, I'm going to miss that. And just, you know, knowing people and playing against my friends and stuff. So.
Hey, real quick, what are we going to see out of this PCA team? Y'all going to be moving? Is it going to be fast-paced? Y'all tough?
Fast-paced, ball movement, everything. Knocking out some shots, everything.
I'm super excited. I can't wait to get in the gym with y'all. All right, KT, let's go.
All right, so do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Yes, I do. I want to shout out to my family. First of all, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, PCA coaches, Coach Holland, Coach Ralph Walker, also to my fam coaches, Coach Lawrence, much respect to him. Also to my Missouri coaches out there, Coach P, Coach JJ, Coach Chris, Coach B, all of them. Just respect for all of them. So, yes, sir.
All right, so this is the part of the show you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Londyn, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I want to call out Paris Bradley. She goes to Hebron High School. She's been doing her thing recently.
We just had Paris on.
Dang, man.
We just had Paris. That was a good one, though. Paris is a bucket.
Yeah, that's my god.
Have we aired Paris episode? Paris episode dropped, didn't it? Okay, yeah, we already dropped. We already dropped. All right, who you got next? Come on.
I say my young sister. Have y'all had JC Abby on the show?
No, we hadn't.
Y'all
trying to get her. We trying to get her though. So.
Y'all got
all right, 𝐥𝐤𝐬.
Yeah.
One of the top 5 players, regardless of classification in the country. You just got your ticket punched. Hey, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm super excited about that one. You got next. You're on the clock. We're gonna be reaching out to you for season 4 so we can get you on the show. But Londyn Oliphant, you are the truth. You got next. You a trailblazer. You an icon. I'm telling you, this is literally a top 3 episode ever. This young lady brought it today, and I'm just super impressed with you off the court. You amazing. You a phenom. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. I'm taking a deep breath because I'm just in a place right now. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional to get this young lady on the show, knowing what she been through, knowing her grind, and to see where we came in this 1 year. It's just all coming together. We appreciate y'all so much for watching another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. You can make a difference. That's right. You right now watching this show. If you feel it in your heart like I feel it in mine right now, we need you to do a few things for us. Share this episode. Spread the mission. Spread the journey. Spread the word. Tell them about Sports Life Talk and some of these amazing athletes like Londyn that we've had featured here today. Go to our social media at Sports Life Talk. We on all different platforms. Make sure you tap in with us. Look at the content. We dropping content every single day. Show some support. Show some love. And if you want to be on the show, you're thinking to yourself like, hey, she didn't mention my name. We get it. We know that we can't find every single story out there, so we might need you to find us. Go to our website, yougotnext.com. Tap on the nomination tab and tell us a little bit about who you are and why you feel like you got next so we can give you an audition to come on the show. Remember, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We would love to have y'all be a part of the live. It's not just sports. We have a lot of fun on there. And then lastly, you watch this on YouTube. We appreciate you. We super appreciate you because that goes a long way to helping us monetize the channel. But you can also take Sports Life Talks, You Got Next on the road with you anywhere you want to go. We have the show in the podcast version, the audio version, or wherever you listen to your podcast, whether that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can listen to us on the go, in the car, on the way to work, while you do your homework, while you're cooking, whatever's comfortable for you. You can get the smooth sounds of the mouth of the South. All right, KT, let's get up out of here, man. Let's go home.
Well, B. Jones, this was the top 3 episode for me up until championship round. So you take that out, this is a top 3 episode of all time for me. But Londyn, thank you so much for joining us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Sure. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Okay, no, thank you, because we about to heat it up. Let's go, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
It was crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.